Hi, nice to meet you. Thanks for having me.
Oh, nice to meet you. And I want to congratulate you on the Outrun. It's a searing and moving drama about addiction and redemption, punctuated by Saoirse Ronan's committed performance. I love it.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. Let's begin with the genesis of the making of the film. What got you interested in writing and directing the Outrun?
I read the book during lockdown in LA. You know, I was very homesick to Europe, and I don't know, it hit home for me for many reasons. And of course, I knew that Saoirse would play the main part. So, having the setting, those themes, her in mind, I just felt like, okay, I have to do this.
Oh, well, Saoirse Ronan carries the movie from start to finish. What kind of direction did you give her?
Well, very different in each scene, depending. I think in the movie she goes through every possible human emotion there is, and we see her presence, but we see her past, and we see how things go down, and then we see how she slowly starts healing. So it's really the direction was different, scene by scene. But in general, we were had work. It was great to work with her from beginning to start because she is the producer. So we almost like we developed the character together. Yeah.
Oh. So, what was your main edict to make sure you stayed true to the tone and spirit of the beloved book by Amy Liptrot?
Yeah, that was the close collaboration with Amy. So Amy and I, we co-wrote the script. She could have access to the rushes. She could come visit us on set every time. So it was very important for me to make this film feel as real as possible and still true to her life. So she was sort of guiding us through this. And sometimes she's going like, this feels really not like my life anymore. Or sometimes she was like, oh my God, this gave me so weird flashbacks, Nora. This is probably going to override my own memory or something.
Oh, talk to us about some of the technical aspects of the movie. I mean, I think that the camera movement, the music, the editing are all reflections of Rona's frame of mind, her mindset. Am I right in
Yeah.
assuming that, Miss Nora?
Yeah, 100%. So we try to always see how is she feeling in that moment? How can we tell her stage through the sound, through the images? How can we make these extreme contrasts, the forces within her, but then you have London and Orkney, they're so different. How can we bring all this together in images and sound?
At its heart is the long but rewarding story of redemption, right? Talk to us quick
Yes.
about that.
Well, it was very important for me to make a film that has hope because I think there is no point in glorifying addiction or just showing a story where everything goes down. It's like Amy's story is a remarkable story of success and about reconnecting with the place that raised you. She ran away from her past and her culture, but she has to face that this is the place that shaped me. And she has to come to terms with her past in order, like, this is what I did and this is what I have destroyed. And the more she accepts that, the more she is able to heal and to reconnect with her family. And instead of blaming them and everything, yes, it's tough. Yes, it is a story of mental illness that runs through the family. But in the end, yeah, she finds healing, I think.
Now, along that same line, the Outrun is being released in theaters on October 4th. What do you hope for viewers to get after watching the film, Miss Nora?
Well, I hope they're inspired by Amy's story, that if they have suffered from addiction, that it gives them hope. If they have not suffered from addiction, I hope it raises understanding about how tough recovery can be. It's
Yeah.
not, oh, you're sober for a year, now get on with your life. No, for recovering addicts, maybe that's the hardest point then. And for some people, it's after 10 years, still one day at a time, and it goes in circles. And I hope the film creates some understanding, but that the film is also sort of a trip to the Orkney Islands, that it is really this audio visual poetic experience.
I totally agree. It's an ode. But this is real quick. This is just for you, Miss Nora. But the RSPB workers, are they actors? Because they add authenticity to the whole affair. I love them.
Some of them are, some of them aren't. There are lots of actors in the film who have never acted before. You
Wow.
know, I don't want to call them non-actors because now they're actors because they did an amazing job. But I would say lots of people, especially on Orkney, but also the rehab group in London, you know, are people who've never acted before, hardly.
They're all amazing. I mean, it's like a documentary once they're, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but a big congrats on the Outrun again. Entertaining, enlightening, powerful. So good luck on everything, Miss Nora, okay?
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.